Hey, what's up? It's Adam with DIY Agency, and today we're going to talk about how to make thumbnails for your YouTube videos. So one of the people that I'm coaching on how to create a YouTube channel and create videos is off to a great start, but I'm really just making this video to kind of demonstrate exactly the importance of thumbnails and more importantly how to do it for free, quite frankly. So hopefully I'm not outing this person, but they just started a brand new channel. They've got 19 subscribers off 12 videos, which is pretty great. Really nice start. Really great viewership here. But as you'll note, all these videos are kind of just just started, and I think maybe it's because I didn't communicate it properly, and so I want to make sure that they know now the importance of thumbnails. So, for instance, if you go on to YouTube and you do a search for a specific term relevant to their page, what I wanted to show is you will have some sponsored ads where they're going to have pictures and stuff like that. But if you take a look at the actual channels, what you'll find a lot of times is the sponsorships don't necessarily have really beautiful thumbnails, but the difference between kind of their channel and a lot of the thumbnails that have been created are very specific images with some text over them. So there's really two ways to look at this. The first and most important, I think, is what's going to grab attention. So to me, I would look at kind of what my competitors are doing and then try and stand out. For example, if I open up a incognito channel and we go to YouTube, one of the things that I'm trying to rank for, and ranking on YouTube, as you know, is not easy, but I use a software that allows me to make faceless YouTube videos as part of the content creation that I do, and it's called Pictory. And so I did a review of that, and you'll see it here. So really the concept being is, one, I want to stand out. If you look at all these different things, all of them are kind of using Pictory's colors, which is going to be purple. So for me, it's important to stand out, and so people are scrolling, they're looking at something. The first thing was the imagery. The second thing, I want the text to be very specific about what this video is about, and also make it clear, like, this is what you're going to get when you click on this video. So, some people talk about Pictory review here. I'm literally saying Pictory review, how to make, faceless YouTube videos in minutes using Pictory. I make it very clear. I make their a benefit, free trial and 20% off after. Now, this is specific to a software review. However, just going back to this video, if we wanted to talk about bikepacking England or whatever the video is, you want to be very specific in the thumbnail. So the length of Britain, first try backpacking. So if I wanted to rank and have people that type in bikepacking England stop and click on my video, I'd want a thumbnail that says very specifically bikepacking England. And so you can use a picture of yourself. I think having faces is always a good thing, but very simply, we would want to just make sure that there's an image. So there's really two schools of thought here. So the first is, do I want to stand out or do I want to have a brand? So once you start to build a lot of subscribers, really what you want to do is make sure that your brand is pretty consistent. So if you look at my channel, you'll see pretty quickly that it is branded pretty well with the same kind of look and feel for all my videos. However, what I also want to do is recommend that you do kind of some A/B split testing. So some of the, if we look at the most popular videos, some of them are my older videos, and so they don't necessarily fit the exact brand, but I've really gotten pretty consistent with my videos since. Some of it by default are just older videos, so they're going to have the most views. But again, you have to really kind of understand what your goal is, and everybody's going to have their own unique goal. So specifically, I like to kind of try and stand out because a lot of the views that I get aren't necessarily from my subscribers, but they're coming from search, meaning somebody goes onto YouTube, searches for a keyword, and they're going to find something like we just demonstrated with Pictory Review. So I want to kind of stand out with my imagery, but I also want to make sure that the keyword is going to be somewhere in there. So if I'm looking at hosting or web hosting, I want to make sure the review's there. I've got my picture. I've got a kind of an arrow, a couple different things that I like to use. However, that's not necessarily the only way to do it. I do a lot of faceless YouTube videos as well, where I do reviews of products that are sent to me from Amazon. And so let's get into the how. So I use Canva, canva.com. I pay for a full subscription. However, you can get a free subscription to just build these out. And really, again, what I'm doing is I'm taking just a screenshot of a video and I'm putting very specifically the name of the product and review. So starting from this side, again, this is my reviews channel for products, but you'll see that literally all I'm doing is building out all these videos the same way on my DIY channel. So if I was going to start a brand new design, literally what we can do is go to canva.com, and you'll probably have to log in and do some stuff like that, but really from there we can describe what we want to design today. So I would go in and type in YouTube thumbnail to make sure that I'm getting the right sizing. And so what you'll find is a lot of different kind of idea starters that are here, so you can get a feel for what a good YouTube thumbnail might look like. However, you can also kind of try and get more specific. So for this person, there may or may not be something here. So there you go. Found something that's pretty relevant. If I was interested in it, I could choose from a couple of these, or what I can literally do is going back to the YouTube thumbnail, I can absolutely start from scratch and create a blank thumbnail. So just for the purposes of this, I'm going to show you both ways. So starting with a brand new thumbnail, all I would want to do is, once I'm here, let's this load, I can create using elements, meaning different frames, charts, grids. I can create with text, so I could add a heading and say, bike packing England, for example. And then I can find different ways to make this look different. So I could go through all these things over here. I don't want to go in too deep into the tutorial here, but you can kind of just start to click on things, and I can just double click on it and change it. So if I liked that, I could do something there. I'm going to delete that real quick. Let's just move it out of the way. Once I have the actual content that I want as far as text, I can go in and change the font. I can change the size. I can change the colors. I can do a lot of different things. And then of course I can start to add some video behind it. I can use some backgrounds behind it. I can upload images. You can do all kinds of different things, and you can search through it. I upload a lot of different images. So for example, if I had a picture of a let's just say a thing here, I can make it big, I can make it small, I can I can do all kinds of different things. I can animate it, I can make it a little bit more transparent. There's a lot of different ways to do this, and so I don't want to tell you what the one way to do it is or how to do things, but I want you to just understand that there is a lot of flexibility here. Don't get lost in taking a ton of time. As you'll see from from some of my previous thumbnails, I'm just putting a picture, throwing some text on there. But just the same, if I'm going to use a template where there's again cycling, I could just start to use the same exact image. For example, this one, I can customize this template and wait for it to load. I could literally just do bike packing Europe. And then if I wanted to take out images or add images, I can start to customize this however I wanted. If I really like this picture, for example, I could go ahead and screenshot it. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back into my thumbnails here, clean these out, put that in there, adjust the size, make this, you know, I kind of put this behind, so we'll do a layer. And again, I'm right clicking here and there's a lot of different things I can do, but I'm going to send this to the back, and that way, you know, we can have that. And again, if I want the faces, I can move things however I want. I can put this on top, I can move these pieces, you know, all kinds of different things. So if I wanted to make this up here, you know, I can bring this down further. I'm just really trying to show you that there's tons of different capabilities. And again, if I wanted to put an element, let's just say, you know, let's see, an arrow. That was not the arrow I wanted to use, but we can still work with that. So let's make it a little bit thicker. We can spin it. We can extend it. So, and then make it a different color, for example. So let's just say I wanted to make it a fun color. I can match based on the photos. You know, that's going to pull some of the colors that are in the picture. But let's just for fun purposes say that. And then really to save it, all I'm going to do is hit share, download, you know, whatever size you want. You can adjust it or don't. It comes in a base size for thumbnails. And again, all I'm going to do is download. I personally use JPEGs, but you can use a PNG file, whatever you want to do. And then when you get to your upload or to your YouTube page, all you're going to do as part of it is just upload that thumbnail. And so when somebody's scrolling, they might see a little, you know, same image, but now it says bikepacking Europe. And so it'll help them understand that if it's relevant to the keyword, they might want to click on that. More specifically, it's just a lot of people kind of give it a little bit of you know, design capability and upgrade it there. So really, again, the goal here was just kind of show you how to do this utilizing a free tool. Up to you. Again, what you want to do is kind of split test it, find out what image works for you. You can do a brand new thumbnail every single time, brand new image every single time, or you can go with consistency. Again, you know, doing something very similar each time, or we can, you know, if you go back home, you'll see that, well, let me go to a different channel of mine. So you'll see another channel where I do videos, faceless videos a lot of times. And again, you'll see that the videos, sometimes I just basically recently changed over my thumbnail to try and see if one gets more clicks or another gets more clicks. I took my face out of these, so we're going to see, you know, over time what kind of which one gets more clicks, more watch time, more subscribers, stuff like that. So first of all, always be testing. So figure out what works for you, what's making it easiest, because at the end of the day, what we want to do is promote as much content out there as we can. So if this is going to take you a long time, streamline it, make it very simple. I would recommend, you know, doing something like I've done on the easier ones, where I literally just change out the text. You don't have to put in a picture if you don't want. Make it easy, but what we do want to do is create some kind of brand awareness with your channel, and also, whenever possible, try and stand out from other videos that might be in there, and more importantly, grab attention. So hopefully this video helps. If you do have any questions, by all means, drop them in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching. Go out there and create more content.